Hello folks, hope everybody's doing well out there. Thought I'd get on here and just make a little short video of some of the observations I've made of this preseason game coming up with the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. First of all, I'd like to thank all the people that watch my videos and for the green and white game. A lot of people came up to me and said hi and appreciate my videos, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. What I was amazed at was a lot of younger folks, guys, and guys, I don't know how old they'd be. They'd only be about maybe 14, 15, and would say hi, and they liked the pictures at the end. You know, the action. I wish I could show more video, but as I said before, the riders don't seem to want to let people show a little bit of video. It's not like you'd be giving away trade secrets. It's not like you're going before a game and walkthroughs. I can see that, but that's their choice to spread the wealth, you know. It's the more people that can see stuff online, especially more social media, the better, especially for the young people. And when those young people come up to me and say hi, and it shows me there's hope for the CFL, because that's your future fans. I'm not sure I'll be long enough hanging around long enough to see another Grey Cup win by Saskatchewan, but sure the hell hope so. Maybe this is the era. Corey Mace. Not only the players get to debut, but Corey Mace is debuting his first real action at Mosaic Stadium. And let me tell you folks, that's major. There's a lot goes on, and when you're switching from special teams, punts, and you name it, how that is gonna go, and how good they were taught. Yeah. And plus, with all the different rotations that's going to happen, there's even more confusion on the sidelines. But I guess I'm glad to see Harris is actually dressing, and I expect him to play probably one quarter of the game at least, and maybe more the next preseason game, because it's been a long time since he's taken any snaps, and I can tell you he's going to be very rusty. Live action is a lot different than working out at camp, let me tell you. A lot of people have been asking me, who do you think this, like linebackers and offensive linemen. With the offensive lineman drill, 1-on-1, 2-on-2, you can really pick up a lot of who's really beating who, because they even go at it pretty hard with no pads. But as far as linebackers and running backs and that, it's hard, because the linebackers aren't really tackling anybody. They're just tagging the running backs, so it's impossible. It's on CFL network, and you can get it through the internet. The only bad part of that is I don't think you can go back and replay, because I tape all the games, and I like going back and saying, who the hell missed this guy, or why was this guy in that pattern? You know, it's hard to analyze unless you have that tape, and that's what the riders are going to have, more tape, and that's what they need on these guys. Like Winnipeg, they're not coming with a lot of their guys, you know. Cole Harris, he's not even coming, and they're going to let Stravler do it. They've got a really good backup they want to look at too. Read a bit about him, I can't remember his name. But plus Oliveira, he's not going to be playing. Schoen's not going to be playing. I can't remember the rest. I think Brian, I think their front line is going to be playing, offensive line and defensive line, a lot of the same guy. I mean, they're suspected starters, but a lot of people from Winnipeg watch my videos, so maybe they can give me a shout out in the comments who was in there and who wasn't. I can't find their list. I found a bit of a list of who's going to be in there, but I know those guys aren't playing. I get a kick out of we got Hardrick now, and we've got Hardrick, and they've got Lofton now. Good luck with that. Lofton, I had enough of him last year. I watched a lot. I think we got the better deal there by far, and good luck with that. But I think Bryant's on the other side. I never noticed, but they're starting that new guard they got in there. They've got a pretty refabbed offensive line, but they're also missing, you know. They're gonna have to find another guy for that Winston Rose. He's out of there. So is that punt returner, one of the best in the league, that Janari Grant. He's not in there. Who else? Oh, Danson Dembski, he's not playing. They got quite a few of their starters not playing, you know, with Oliveira not playing. That Augustine, though, that they had as a backup, I liked him. He's not a bad bloody runner. As far as our guys, we got just about the whole squad out there gonna get some reps. Like I said, I think Caleres will probably just get 1 quarter, but as of the line, like I figured, that Reed, they're trying him out first at that left tackle position with Tucker and that Canadian draft pick Johnson in there at left tackle. I'd like to see him get a few snaps. He's sure got the size, and whether he's got the strength, I guess we'll see. And on defense, they got Carney on the one side, Lanier and Mika Johnson in the middle, with Cox on the outside. I like that Cox. It'll be a big dogfight for who gets to play the backups in those positions. Also at linebacker, a lot of good guys in camp, I think, anyway. You know, and this is where you can tell how hard they tackle. And plus the defensive backs we got to find another corner for sure, and a backup, and plus that halfback. It's going to be a dogfight, folks, and that's a good sign. I wish that would have happened with the offensive line. I've said that over and over. Not as big a dogfight as I would like for the American position of the O-line. We got quite a few of it. Canadians dogfighting for that backup position. You can guarantee one of our old linemen, Canadian guys, will go down. That's a foregone conclusion. They're going at it every play. But it's on CFL Plus, I think it's called, and you can get it on the internet, so I'll be watching, that's for sure. And I hope they can replay it afterwards. I kind of doubt it, the way they do things. The league just kills me. TSN should be doing more preseason games instead of some of the crap they put on there. You know, there's all sorts. They got tons of channels to choose from. Just use one of them for CFL pre-games. Cost them too much to set up or what? Just use the local setup. Do the best you can, but get out there and put on a product. You're TSN, you got the contract. Let's see you bloody well promote it a bit more. That's what this CFL needs. The CFL did listen to the fans a bit anyway. They are keeping the kickoff rules the same, and so that's a good thing. The only thing they changed was something about the hang on, the bloody train's going by here again. It's amazing how some days that sound transfers so far. I'm quite a ways away from the track, but it sounds like it's going right on beside you. Anyway, the rules. They got the no cut, low block rule. They changed a little bit of that, where they don't have to necessarily be in one spot to call that. The officials was real iffy on that. It didn't get called a lot, but just makes it simpler. Oh, and plus the command center, they can get their nose in on the no yards. Oh my God, like there's not enough flags already on kickoffs. Guys should actually keep track of how many flags there are on kickoffs. You know, that's the one thing about, it seems every run back that goes for a touchdown, I'd say at least 50% of them are flagged. You know, they get flag happy with that on kickoffs. Well, I think that's about it. That's a long enough video. I'll get back to you after the game. It'll be hard to track here, just with the video they'll be putting up today, but you're gonna get a good look at this year's version of the Saskatchewan Roughriders. I better watch Ryder here a bit closer today. Yesterday we were out here and seen a coyote. The ticks weren't bad enough. Now we see a coyote. At least he stopped when I told him to stay here, but he was gonna track him when he got where the coyote was. He was tracking him. I says, get back here. No, he's doing tracking him. Finally came back. Plus ticks are bad this year. I haven't had too many on me, but my wife was taking the dog out when I was at camp, and she ended up getting quite a few. She brushes them every time, so she ends up with more ticks. Anyway, that's about it. Long enough video. Thanks again for watching. Hit those comments down below, and go Riders go.